everybody, today we are going to study Class 8th NCERT Science, Chapter number 7, Conservation of Plants and Animals. Before we complete this entire exercise of the chapter Conservation of Plants and Animals, we must know this question. Why should we conserve biodiversity? The variety in life existing on the earth, their interrelationships and their relationships with the environment is referred to as biodiversity. Question number 1. Fill in the blanks. Number 1. A place where animals are protected in their natural habitat is called dash. You have 3 seconds. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3. Your time's up. The correct answer is century. Number 2. Species found only in a particular area is known as dash. You have 3 seconds. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3. Your time's up. The correct answer is endemic. Number 3. Migratory birds fly to faraway places because of dash changes. You have 3 seconds. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3. Your time's up. The correct answer is climate. Question number 2. Differentiate between the following. Number A. Wildlife Sanctuary and Biosphere Reserve. Wildlife Sanctuary. The area reserved in a forest for the protection of wild animals, and Biosphere Reserve is the area meant for the protection or conservation of biodiversity. It also helps in maintaining the culture of that area. Question number 2. Zoo and Wildlife Sanctuary. Zoo. The area reserved for the protection of wild animals in an artificial habitat for just exhibition is called zoo. Wildlife Sanctuary. A protected area where animals are protected in their natural habitat are called wildlife sanctuary. Is called wildlife sanctuary. Number 3. Endangered and extinct species. Endangered species. The species which are on the verge of extinction are called endangered species. Extinct species. The species the species of animals and plants that do not exist are called extinct species. Number 4. Flora and fauna. Flora. The plants which are found in a particular area. Fauna. The animals which are found in a particular area. The examples of flora are jamun and sal. The examples of fauna are cheetah, leopard and elephant. Now we are going to check the answers of question number 1, which were fill in the blanks. Number 1, century. So we are right. Number 2, endemic. So we are right. And number 3, climate. Now let's move on to question number 3. Discuss the effects of deforestation on the following. Number 1, wild animals. Trees are the natural habitats as well as source of food for the wild animals. Deforestation leads to the destruction of natural habitats of the wild animals. Number 2, environment. Deforestation increases in the temperature and pollution level of the environment. Number 3, villages. The decline in rainfall, the decrease in soil fertility and the chance of natural disaster affect the village life. Number 4, cities, which are also called urban areas. Deforestation increases the pollution level in the cities. Hence, deforestation affects the life in cities. Number 5, earth. Deforestation increases in the temperature of earth that causes global warming and soil fertility decreases. Number 6, the next generation. The next generation will face problems at every step. Climatic conditions will be adversely affected. Now let's move on to question number 4. What will happen if, number 1, we go on cutting trees? The habitat of an animal is disturbed. The water cycle will get disturbed. Number 3, the chance of natural disaster will increase. And number 4, the temperature will increase. Number 2, the habitat of an animal is disturbed. The animals will lose their natural habitats and will reach the level of being endangered. Number 3, the top layer of soil is exposed. The top layer will lose its nutrients, especially the humus. Now let's move on to question number 5. What are the causes and consequences of deforestation? The causes and consequences of deforestation are: causes. Number 1, procuring land for cultivation. Number 2, building houses and factories. Number 3, making furniture or using wood as fuels. And the consequences of deforestation are: natural calamities like flood, etc. Number 2, decrease in groundwater level. Number 3, increase in the temperature of earth, that is global warming. Number 3, what do you understand by number 2? What is Red Data Book? A Red Data Book is a source book which keeps the records of all endangered animals and plants. Question number 3. What do you understand by the term migration? Migration means the movement of species from their own habitat to another place during a certain period of time in a year for breeding or to overcome some climatic conditions. Question number 6. Explain how deforestation leads to reduced rainfall. Trees give a large amount of water in the form of water vapor. The reduction of water vapors affect the cloud formation and thus result in less rainfall.